Okay, he's basically saying that atheism is a religion. He's asking my opinion and that his friends says atheism is a religion. Because we're trying to convert other people. No, I am defending my position. It would be great to convert other people, but you can never force it. Plus, there's no faith for atheism. It doesn't take any faith at all. It's a position that lacks faith. So to call it a religion is contradictory. Up becomes down, right becomes wrong. It's just a big old space vacuole just suddenly appears in front of you and just swallows your face. It's just stupid to call atheism a religion. I don't understand it. Yeah. So, is it any harder being an atheist in the military than just being an atheist? Well, since I wasn't very vocal about my atheism in my unit, so there was no profound change when I switched the units, or I switched my religion. So it doesn't really affect me. It is certainly hard being an atheist. Just trying to find a girl with the same values I have is extremely difficult. There are not a whole lot of atheists around where I'm at. Everyone is spiritual or somewhat spiritual, so it's hard to even find friends or anything else. So I'm alone in the world, and I don't really care too much in that. Max Colley asks, he's asking my opinion about pretty much about the same thing what Genetic Atheist asks, except he's asking if I have my stance on the definition, whether it's a denial of this, completely a denial of all supernatural things, or just a denial of just a deity. I would say it would be a more accurate description would be the one that just denied the deity, because when you break down the etymology of the word of atheist, it's exactly what it means, is to lack a belief in a god. I have met atheists that believed in ghosts and souls and spirits. So therefore, to say to be an atheist, you have to not to believe in anything. I guess transcended beyond the physical. It would not be true. So continue on. Wordly Stone, if you were God, which one you could be? You can't make up a god. You had to pick a real god. I can't make up my own, but I have to pick one that's somebody else's made up god. Yeah, okay. I think I would choose Krishna. He got a lot of tail, so I would choose him, I think. Humanist for Life asks, if you could rid of the world of all religions except one, which would you leave and why? I think I would leave Jainism. I think Jainism has the only thing above other religions that the others like to claim to, and that's actually being peaceful, tolerant, and loving. It directly, I think the doctrines of Jainism directly state that you are not to do any violence, period. They're completely passive. So, to have a Jainist terrorist would be an oxymoron. while it wouldn't be completely out of sync with Christianity or Islam, it would not jive with Jainism at all. So I would pick Jainism. Fill the following with one word. Islam is barbaric. Hinduism is... I don't know enough about Hinduism to fill that blank. Christianity is a ripoff. Judaism is laughable. Buddhism is a philosophy. That's what I have to say. What are your views about Zalkin and Benny Hinn? Zakir Naik. I have seen Zakir Naik trying to do his apologetics for the Quran, and it's just laughable. I can open the Quran and read it too, and it's not even saying close to what he makes it claim it's saying. So he's pathetic. And he's supposedly a Muslim scholar that can't even speak Arabic. You're not even, to most Muslims, you're not considered a true Muslim until you speak Arabic, until you can speak, read, and write Arabic. And so even to them, he's a joke, even though there's a lot that probably looks up to him. To Benny Hinn, he's a guy that's constantly asking for money, and yet he wears pure white Armani suits and Rolex watches. I think that pretty much explains what I think of him. He's a sack full of shit. That's what I think. Who is your favorite atheist personality? Probably the one that's most vocal, and that's Richard Dawkins. Actually, I think I would actually be split between Christopher Hitchens. Because I was watching one of his videos, and he showed me a whole new way to look at atheism, or actually the debate between religion and Christianity. So, he certainly showed me a new way to think, but Richard Dawkins is also a pretty good person, too. What's my view on Nostradamus? Bullshit. The dude wrote a bunch of incoherent quatrains while he was high. At best, they're post-predictions. They never say anything ahead of time that cannot either be fulfilled by chance or can just are so open for interpretation that they can mean fucking anything. So there are my answers. I hope I didn't bore you to fucking death. I think I made myself a little bored on this one. Peace out.